funny, as I said. He's sociable. He hasn't bought me food yet. Then probably I'd say, like, there's a level of love somewhere there. But he's a nice guy, and the crowd he keeps as well. He has some really good friends who support him with whatever he does. They will be there for him, and he's also there for them when they need any type of support. Yeah, I think, what am I missing? So far, I don't dislike anything about him. Yeah, there's really nothing I would say KP has done this one time and I really didn't like it. Like, it's, if anything, if he did anything, it's probably like a human thing where I would also do, and it wouldn't be fair for me to be like, okay, KP did this, did that. So it's pretty cool. There's nothing bad I can say about KP, and they're not even paying me for this, hey, so it's sincere, it's from the heart, whatever.
KP.
Yes.
Well, KP is such a creative guy. He is funny as well. Like, he's such a fun guy to be around. He's such a cool friend. He gives out good advice, though they're really crazy sometimes. But yeah, he's a friend you can rely on.
Okay. Where do you see him in 2-3 years from now?
Actually, I see him in a very, very successful place if he continues with his spirit. Like, the fact that he can be an inspiration to a lot of people like me. Like, he inspires me in a big way, and his positive energy just inspires people around him. So I think the fact that he can do that without even trying so hard, it's a sign that he can make it in very big places out there. Oh, he's so loud. He can be loud in so many ways, but which is really cool because I'm loud too. Like, I really don't know anything that I hate about him. And he's like, sometimes as a girl you have different moods, and sometimes you can be like in a really down mood, and then he can just get loud on your ass. But at the end of the day, you just adapt to it because he ends up cheering you up, and then you'll just be back in your mood at the same time. So that's why I say it, he is such a great friend. Like, yeah, anytime, any day, yeah, there's nothing dull about him.
College students be like, beef or chicken?
Beef.
He's just a funny guy though. Funny, crazy.
There is right and left.
Like, his life is just full of a whole lot of drama, like, from girls to fights to a whole lot of shit. Typical shit that a college student goes through. That's basically his whole life. Like, I think he leads a better college lifestyle than I do. It's a good thing. He's having a good time, partying, drinking, all this, controversies and shit, like girls. It's so good though, man. He's a cool guy.
Yeah.
So, how would you say his love life is like?
10 minutes. Sure.
I wouldn't call it a love life, because there ain't no love, B.
KP, personally, I don't know much about him. I know he was involved in a scandal a while back, but I didn't really talk to him about that because that's none of my business. But I know because my friend was involved.
KP, a Zimbabwean Cyprus-based award-winning artist and the co-owner of ASD Entertainment, was seen in the club flirting around with girls. KP, who was in a long-time relationship with Stowe, was seen in the club at different angles, flirting around with different girls, and was also seen leaving the club with one of the girls.
but it's just, dog, ain't no love. I ain't see no love, man. Like, there's no love life in this life. We can't take out his part and say this is what KP does. This is his love life.
So, what do you mean by him not having a love life?
Well, you know, love. I don't want to go too deep with this, but
Go too deep.
nah,
Go too deep.
love. That's not love, man. I'm talking about love. When we're talking about love, we're talking about him right now. Okay, we're talking about a person who's having a good time, a person who's in uni, a person who's partying out, who's having fun with different girls. You know, just having a good time type of guy. You can't put that and love together.
I've actually modeled for him this one time, and I love his designs. They're unique. Nobody else is doing it over here. No one else could have the touch that he has to add the African print and the material he uses where he does, and there's this unique thing where he adds print, and then the material of the t-shirt outside is like lines or whatever. He cuts it into strips, and then that really looks good. It's a really nice unique thing.
Well, in terms of business, I think Legacy has probably had the most sales. If we were to look at the actual statistics and how many tops, sweaters, hoodies, pants, everything, compared to all the other brands that are coming up and stuff. I feel like Legacy has the most sales. It's got the better quality. It's got it's just got great stuff. Even KP's ideas, they're authentic, they're different from everyone else's. Everyone else is printing stuff, but he's doing the whole sewing thing, and it's really good and it's durable. His stuff is good quality.
That's like your phone need.
You seem comfortable.
Always, hey?
What are you on?
Legacy.
So how do you feel?
I feel like an agent.
What do you think about his clothing line?
It's alright. It's going well. It's going pretty well though. Like, I see a lot of everywhere I turn my head to. I see a lot of people wearing those t-shirts and the sweaters, the hoodies. It actually was a success, honestly. I didn't expect that from him, but it actually came out pretty nice.
Legacy clothing where the African print, I think it's a very creative idea. I don't know if there's a person in Northern Cyprus doing that, but that's a creative idea, and I believe it's a good achievement for him. He can work on better ways to promote it more.
Legacy. First of all, I love the name, and the clothing, the fact that it's a mixture of everything. It's not like purely African. Okay, it has an African touch in it, but it's not like the whole outfit is African. So the fact that it's mixed up, it's really nice, because as a young person, I wouldn't want to I already have my African clothes. I wouldn't want to have another bundle of African clothes with me, and I wouldn't want to buy something that's completely African while I have other African clothes from my country. So the fact that he mixed it up, it makes it really interesting. You can, like the t-shirts, you can wear it with anything, and it will still look posh at the same time. So I think his clothes are really, really, they're really good.
My name is Pambai John Kapenzi, but everybody else knows me as KP, and I've been called KP ever since I was 7 years old. So, people ask me about what I do, what I like doing, and stuff like that. To be very honest with you, I'm a creative person. I used to find a problem growing up. I used to start things and leave things alone because I really wanted to explore new things. I would play cricket, volleyball, tennis, anything. I'll play all the sports, and probably when I excelled in it, people would be like, wow, you're good at it. I'll probably do not feel the urge of continuing to do it. But as I grew older, I fell in love with certain things that I could not leave. For instance, fashion. In the past year and stuff, I've been really into fashion. I've been doing designs. I find myself going home, doing sketches, calling other designers, what are they doing, Googling other designers, and it's now been part of me. there's a lot of stuff that used to be in me and stuff. I used to do rap battles in the beginning when I came here on the island. First time I used to do rap battles. I did my rap battle versus Procam and this other guy from Near East as well. Like, yeah. Then like that for me was like a little phase, and then I got over that. But not saying that like it was wild or anything like that, like, but I got over that because it was just, yeah, it was just rap for fun and stuff like that. And
That break and come up here with your rhymes like, hey man, listen up and listen here clearly. Nigga, you should fear me. And if you don't know, man, I'm the nigga that you hear me. I'm the most daily. Everybody wanna hate me. And if you don't know, man, I've been thinking about you lately. I didn't even know your name. You're driving me insane. You're telling me out of this shit, you're out of better brain. Nigga, come back when you come with the lotion. First say the pumps with the coaching. This nigga uses nugget as fucking lotion.
People really liked it. I was really astonished that people were like, yeah, you should do more rap battles and stuff like that. It was good for like people who were watching it, but like I didn't really find it well for the people that were doing like who were rapping against. It was really like that because you get aggressive and you have to say personal stuff. You start putting your mama into it and all that other stuff. People who know me really would say I'm a very emotional person. When I mean emotional, I mean emotional. I take things to the heart. I work really hard, whether it's like friendships, relationships, or just in general work ethic as it is. I take things emotionally because sometimes when I put my stuff, I put my all in it. That's like, so even when I give up completely. I will not have the chance or day to do like have the urge to do anything. Then next, you've been asking me about legacy. Legacy clothing is a thing about African print. Legacy clothing is a thing about African print. Even DJ Smalls right now is rocking on legacy clothing. He's got it on right now. It's about African print. We mainly started the design to be honest, when I thought of legacy, I thought of myself. It was a selfish venture. I wanted to wear something African, but also modern. I didn't want to wear those long African things or that normal dashiki that people wear. I'm not saying that's bad, but that was not me. Like I'm practically just like a casual person, t-shirts, sweatpants, and all that other stuff. So I thought the best way to modernize all that stuff is if I actually like put that African stuff into the thing so that I can wear it. But when I started wearing it, or when I put it out there, I noticed that other people also liked the idea. So from then it just grew and grew and grew. And then I ended up being more attracted to the fact and the idea of the thing, of the legacy brand. So that's how it grew on from semester on, and then semester on. And now like we send stuff like overseas, we give people like here and there in Cyprus, in and out of Cyprus, and it's actually really cool, and I really enjoy it. Yes.
Okay. How would you see yourself as an entrepreneur? Like, explain yourself as an.
Well, like coming from Africa, I'm coming from Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe is one, like, I will not be ashamed of it. I will not hide behind it. Zimbabwe is one of the poorest countries in the world. Although it has plenty of minerals and stuff like that, but we find ourselves stuck in between poverty. Of course, there are people out there who are well off, but they're also, the vast majority are very poor and stuff. So when you leave a place like that and you go to like Cyprus, though it's not wow Europe or stuff like that, it is a better place than when you're coming from. You have to like look out there and look for adventures. You have to go out there and look for ideas and try and make yours a better living for yourself, so that you can make a better living in the hope that it can change the future of yourself and your family and the people that you live with. So
okay.
You have to become an entrepreneur. I've become an entrepreneur because of my background.
So how do you think
it's very hard for me to inspire someone, because where I stand right now, I can't say that I've made it or I've done any meaningful, what can I say, progressions in life. But I can say that like from where I was before and where I am now, obviously there's growth. So I would inspire people by saying that it starts off as with one small step. People tend to forget that for you to be great, it's not done overnight and stuff like that. You have to work towards greatness. Greatness is not achieved by just saying so. Plenty people may think that because they're well off now, they'll be well off forever. And many people may think because they're poor now, they'll be poor forever. We're all born without nothing. We're all born without a cent. And it depends on us for us to die poor. It's all your choice. So at the end of the day, inspiration is not from, if you not find inspiration from me, inspiration should come from within. Inspiration should be something that you yourself already know. So it has to be found from within, and you have to inspire yourself. If you find yourself wanting to get inspired by other people, you have failed yourself completely, because one day the people around you will all be gone and you'll be left alone. And when you're alone, what are you going to do? Tell me that you can't survive because there's no one around you. You won't be able to survive because there's no one to support you. So you should be your own fan, your own person. You should also work to inspire yourself, because when you're by yourself, that's when you should also think. That's when you should also transpire to be a better person. And I encourage plenty of people to have plenty of alone time. As much as you may be out there with your friends and stuff like that, it's always good to give yourself a specific time to yourself where you step back and reflect on where you're going. Plenty of people do not have that time in their life where they have time to sit back and reflect and be like, where am I going to go? What am I going to do in my life and stuff? Plenty of people just live in the moment. You wake up and think. People don't even thank God for the small things, small blessings that they have. I try and do that almost every day. Just have some time so I can reflect if I'm going in the right direction, if I'm going in the wrong direction. So it's all, like, in a nutshell, you don't inspire. I can't inspire you. You have to inspire yourself.
Here it is. The Mirror Effect short film. I hope this inspires you, and I hope you enjoy watching it. My name is Esosa Agunro, signing out.
KP SD Entertainment.
I look in the mirror, I don't see me. Who I was and who I am, it's me. Somewhere stuck in between, but everything looks okay. Silver linings with the gold chains. Girls with the hourglass frame. When I'm in the jungle, I never act tame. I look up when they pull down my name. It's me when they need someone to blame. They put me on blogs and they say what they wanna. Now everywhere I go, I come with drama. When I smoke, they say I smoke too much.